guys, and welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at a new polygel brand, VETTSY. They contacted me on Instagram and asked if I would review their products, so of course I said yes. So I was really excited with this box, guys. It's full of so many goodies. I was just like overwhelmed. I was actually like shrieking a little bit, I was so excited. So anyway, the first thing when you open the box, you get the instructions, you get the thank you for the order and stuff like that you get with, every polygel kit. You also get some cute heart stickers, and I think there's some like spades. Then I noticed that bubble wrap was heart-shaped bubble wrap, and my daughter was like, can I pop it? I said, no, it's heart-shaped bubble wrap. I didn't know you could get heart-shaped bubble wrap. I was so excited. I was like a child at Christmas. But anyway, going into the actual box now, there is so much in here, like I said. So you get some paper forms. You get some pointy tweezers, which I like. They're quite sharp as well, and they really picked up the stick as well. I don't know if that matters to anyone, but yeah. So you get 100 to 180 grit nail file. You get more stickers. You get some stars and flowers along with the hearts and spades. You get the little polygel clip thing that you can use with jewel forms, a top and a base coat, nail tips and jewel forms. Now, I thought it was just jewel forms, and then I was like, hang on, what is this box? And I realized that they were nail tips, 100 pieces. Now, I love this, and I wish every company would start putting full cover nail tips in their kits, or even half nail tips, because that's what most of us use nowadays. I didn't show you the jewel forms, but I did show you the tips. You get some these butterfly charm things. They're really cute. I thought it was a really nice touch. You get like a big pink one, some blue ones, some orange ones, some tiny little pink ones. Yeah, there's a nice little variety there, and I thought that was really cute. Then you get these 6 Lush glitters. So the first one is a darker blue, and inside each of these glitters there's some stars, hexagon, hearts, fine glitters, circles, you name it, it's all in here. Then you get a nice light pink. This one reminded me of lemon sherbet, because it's just so bright and yellow. Then you get like this fiery orangey red colour, a light blue colour, and then a pink and purple mix colour, which I thought was really nice. You get literally everything in this kit and more. I was so happy with like everything that was in here. It was like Christmas, honestly. You even get a cuticle pen, and it says that it's a cherry flavour. Excuse my dry, dusty fingers. They really did need some cuticle oil. It smelt very fruity and sweety to me, like candy. For Americans, we call them sweets, but it smelt fruity. Yeah. Then you get your javelin spear tool. Sorry, I lost my train of thought then, which is essentially your polygel brush and picker tool. Then you get some rhinestones, so you get clear and you get AB flat back iridescent crystals, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. And then you get 6 15 ml tubes of polygel, and they all come sealed. So yeah, this kit has everything. So there's lavender, peach tea, hot cocoa, flamingo, firefly, and valentine, I believe it was. And they cured nicely. There was no yellowing. I absolutely loved that firefly and valentine color. I was like, I want to use them both. So I ended up doing 2 sets. So I am showing you my tips here. I didn't do any prep on screen, but I'll leave a prep video in the cards. So I'm just using the tweezers to poke a hole into that slip solution bottle, and then I squeeze it into my dampen dish, and I stuck my nail tips on, and now I'm going in with some base coat. I cover the whole base coat once. Cover the whole base coat? I buff out the shine, which is what you should do to all your nail tips, because gel likes to stick to like scratchy surface. Yeah. So, and then I put the base coat on. You don't have to put the base coat on the whole tip. I am aware of that. It's just, that's what I like to do personally. It gives it more strength and structure, in my opinion. You don't have to. You only have to put it essentially on the nail bed because it protects your nail bed. But yeah, each their own. You don't have to. If you want to, though, by all means do it. So I didn't prep my nails, as you guys know, but like I said, I will leave a video in the cards. So once I was done, I cured for 60 seconds. Now I'm going in with those really lush, cute little flower stickers. I couldn't think of the word then. And I'm just sticking them onto, I stick them onto my thumb, my middle finger, and my ring finger, and then on my index and on my index and my ring finger, sorry. I don't know what I just said. My thumb, my middle, and my pinky have the flowers on. My ring finger and my index finger have glitter. Because I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. So once I was done with that, I kind of stuck those stickers onto my thumb off camera. I don't know, I was out of frame, I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh gosh, I've already recorded this voiceover once and I just didn't like it, so I'm doing it again. So what I done to secure the glitter down is I just put some base coat down. As you guys know, I always love to do this because it's the easiest way. Base coat down, stick the glitter into the wet base coat, and then cure for 60 seconds in my nail lamp. I use a spare brush that I've got here to do the glitter, but if you don't have a spare brush, you can just use the polygel brush that comes in the kit. There's really nothing wrong with it. I'm just lazy and didn't want to clean the glitter out of the brush. That is basically it. So I just done like a swoosh down the nail. I don't know what you want to call it. Is it like a swoosh, I guess? So yeah, that was pretty much it. I cured, and then I go into the nail bed area on all of the nails, and I put that lavender color polygel onto the nail beds, and I do an ombre. So the way I do my polygel ombres, I work the polygel, sorry, into the nail bed area, and around the cuticle I pat it into place as perfect as I can. Then I push it up the nail slightly before pushing it back on itself. I couldn't find my scissors, so I used nail clippers to just clip off a stray hair there. I cure the nail bed area, and then I go in with Firefly. So there isn't a clear in this kit. Now, essentially, like, the thing is, though, I don't know. I'm not bothered about it not having a clear because of that Firefly colour. Because it was clear with glitter, I didn't mind capping with it. I kind of liked that it gave like that extra oomph to my nails. Like, do you know what I mean? But clear is really easy to find nowadays online anyway. So, yeah. You would have to buy your own clear though if you wanted a clear and you bought this kit. Does that make sense? So the only things like literally missing from this kit are a little mini lamp or a normal lamp, which you can buy really cheap on Amazon. I've got a couple listed down in my description box. A clear, but again, that Firefly is kind of like all that you need. Then the other thing was primer, but hardly any kits come with primer. So yeah, I really enjoyed this kit and I'd highly recommend it. So I'm going to talk about the polygels now. So the solid coloured polygels are actually really nice to work with. They weren't too firm and they weren't too thin. They weren't sticky. I hardly had to get any alcohol onto my solution onto my brush. It worked really nicely with me. I had no problems with it. But the glitter polygels, I will admit, they were a little sticky. And they did gunk up my brush a little bit, but it's clear with glitter in, so like yeah, it's just one of them things. You get this with a lot of clear polygels, apart from a couple, of course, that are like my favorites and stuff, but honestly, it wasn't that big a deal. I kind of loved the polygel so much that I was like, I don't care that you're sticky, I'll work with you. It didn't bother me. And you know what I'm like for sticky, annoying polygels. By the way, that was my chair that made that noise, okay? I promise. I'm on my old chair, because everything that I work with is old, apparently. My desk, my chair. So anyhow, I do this to every single nail. I do a purple nail bed area, and then I cure, and then I put the Firefly on the tip, and I just pull the Firefly down the nail. Apparently I recorded my tattoo here for some reason. I don't know why. I think it jumps again in a second, which I apologize for. So there we go. So yeah, really simple, really easy. I really enjoyed doing this set, and it turned out really, really cute. It gave like, it was subtle, but like it looked like it'd been more detailed, if that makes sense, just because of the stickers. So this kit literally comes with everything that you like, not everything that you need, but like it comes with every way you can apply a nail. You have your paper forms, your jewel forms, your nail tips, and I think, is that it? I can't think. I wish that companies, this is a side note, but I wish that companies, I don't know if I've already said this. I said it in the last recording and then I deleted it, so I don't know if I said it. So I'll say it again, just in case, you never know. So I wish companies would put full cover tips or half tips in their kits now instead of dual forms, because I find that most people, although we do use dual forms, I find most people nowadays use tips, half tips or full cover tips, and they do the Femi Beauty method, or they do what I'm doing now. You know, I know some people do use dual forms, and dual forms are nice, but we get so many dual forms that we just, like, I have a box of dual forms, just a box full of boxes of dual forms. Like, this, like, I'm done with dual forms. And I don't really like the curved ones anymore. I like the ones that I use in this video because I do two hands. I do both sets because I really wanted to use that Valentine polygel, and I just didn't know where to put it in this set because I kind of liked how it was very simple but yet like busy at the same time. So I done my other hand with my, you know, those Russian dual forms that I got a while ago. I've used them in a couple of videos already, but yeah, I used them and they turned out really cute. I actually, as much as I love this set that I'm doing right now on screen, the second set I absolutely love. I just, yeah, it was, I loved it. So anyway, I'm going to put some music on here whilst we finish off this, this polygel application. It's pretty simple and pretty easy. I don't know how many fingers I actually leave on camera. I can't remember. Hopefully not too many. But anyway, enjoy and I will be back in a second. And I'm back, guys. Hello. Excuse my crusty, dusty nail beds, not nail beds, cuticles. So I'm just taking a lint-free pad here and I'm just wiping away the sticky tacky layer, because all gel products, polygel and hard gel and all that stuff, they all cure with a sticky layer. Basically, gel cures from the inside out, so it lifts the sticky layer up, if that makes sense. So anyway, now we're moving on to the filing. So I do use my hand file in this, but this hand file, I will have to be honest, it's not that great. I ended up using my e-file as well, but I don't know. This nail file was just not that great. But I did use my e-file a little bit in this video, and I do leave it in. It is sped up, of course, because otherwise we'd have been here all day, because I'm very slow. And most of my videos, I will say, guys, it's sped up a lot of the time because I work so slowly. If I left it in real time, we'd be here for 2 hours. So here I am now just sticking in my nail bit, and I'm just smoothing up the top and filing any of the bulk down that needs to be filed. And if I see any like bulk on the side, I do kind of just use it to shape a little bit, and yeah, but then I go back in at the end with my hand file and I straighten up the sides as well to make sure that they're crisp and straight and shaped nicely for me. I will leave everything linked down below, by the way. There is a special link down below for the polygel kit itself that you guys can click on and go and grab. I'm not sure if I have a discount code with them. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to find out, and if I do, I'll leave it in the description box below. But I'm not sure if the link does that for you. I'll have to ask, but like I said, I'll leave the information down below, as I always do. So yeah, the filing, I just took my time, and just, yeah, I'm getting a little bit better with the e-file now. It's not as scary. It's still, I'm still a bit like, ooh, but not as bad. But anyway, I'm going to just let you guys watch this bit, and I'll be back in a second. My chair made a noise again. It really wants to be heard, I swear. And I'm back again, guys. Hello. So I just dusted off all of the dust. You can use a lint-free pad and some slip solution from the kit to wipe away all that dust and stuff from the nails. You want to make sure all the dust is gone, because otherwise it will cause lifting. Then I went in with some top coat, but before I cured, I decided to add some rhinestones, some cuticle cuffs to the nails. I found that one very big, and I was like, So I literally just put top coat on, stuck some rhinestones into the cuticle area, and then I cured for 60 seconds. I'd done this on every nail, but I didn't leave it all in because I thought you guys would get bored of watching me apply crystals on every single finger. So yeah, pretty much that was pretty much it. And then I added some cuticle oil, and then we jump over to the next set. So I'm going to again put some music on, and I'll come back when we start doing that. So enjoy the reveal of this one. I do 2 reveals. I do a reveal of this hand, then I do a reveal of the other set, and then I do a double reveal. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, just bear with me, and we'll be back for the second set. And I'm back, guys. Hello. There's a fly in here. I don't know if you can hear it. So I've already sized out my jewel forms. Anyway, yeah, I've already sized out my jewel forms, and I have my little stand here ready to go. I love these jewel forms. I'll leave them linked down below in the description box. So now what I'm doing, you would of course prep your nail again, just refer to that. to that video I said in the beginning, to prep your nail. And then what I done is I stuck my jewel form onto the nail stand here, and I always work from pinky to thumb, because you use your index finger and your thumb, and because it's quite fiddly with jewel forms, you like end up flinging things all over the place. So I basically just toothpaste did I don't know. I put the polygel into the jewel form like a tube of toothpaste, basically. And then I used my polygel brush and some slip solution to move the polygel around, making sure that it was thinner on the sidewalls and cuticle area, and there was a bit more of a bulk of polygel in the center to create the apex. So you don't, a little goes a long way with jewel forms. It's the same with the Lazy Girl method or Family Beauty method, whichever one you guys know it by. But essentially, yeah, you'd be quite surprised that you don't need as much as you think. So when you do the jewel forms, if you find that you do put too much in, you can always clean it up at the back. You can use that little clip. I don't really like to use that clip purely because I find it oozes the polygel out. I don't know, but I know that it does help some people, so just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you guys won't like it, and you should definitely try it, and it might help you by all means. But yeah, I clean around the sides, and I clean up the back, and then I cure for 30 seconds, and I do this to each nail. It's the same thing over and over again, and then once I've done the last nail, I cure for a full 60 seconds to make sure the polygel is completely cured through. You can, if you have a lower wattage lamp, I would suggest flipping your hand over and then curing for a further 30 to 60 seconds, just to make sure everything's cured through, because you never know. So yeah, I love this polygel. I just wanted to do a full set of this color. How beautiful is this glitter polygel? Oh, it's just, it's calling to my soul. Pretty simple. I add some stickers at the end, but the amazing thing about jewel forms, and it's great for beginners, is the fact that you can literally or when you use jewel forms, the shape and the structure is all there for you, especially with these jewel forms. They're great. And because I'm working on my dominant hand now with my non-dominant hand, I tend to just hold the file straight and then just rub my nail across the file to shape it. Sorry, I ended up with a coughing fit then. I still got that, like, a bit of a cough from that cold that I had. It's seriously not leaving me alone, guys. I think I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life now. I honestly do not know. It's driving me insane. But anyway, going back, so the great thing about jewel forms is you don't have to file on top, you just have to file the sides and the edges just to get the shape back, because sometimes it will be a little bit misshapen from the jewel forms. But here it is now all done. I wipe away the dust and stuff, and now I'm going to use those hollow silver stars that come in this kit as well, and I just stick them randomly all over the nails. And do you know what, these stickers go so nicely with this polygel. I was like, wow, okay. So I just, like I said, stuck them randomly all over the place on the nails, here, there, and everywhere onto each nail. And then I top coated, added some cuticle oil, and then I done some reveals. So the reveals, when I went out to do this set, there was people outside because it's been quite hot today. There were people outside and they were all staring at me, so I hid down the side of my house in my back garden until everyone left, because I take reveal shots on against the flower wall that my neighbour put up. She is absolutely beautiful. It's such a lush wall because it's just fake. They're fake flowers, so they'll be there all year round, but they just make the garden look so nice. So I use it as my backdrop, and she knows. I've told her, she knows, and she doesn't mind. But my neighbours were looking at me a bit weird, so I hid down the side until they left, and then I went outside and quickly took some reveals. So yeah, here I am now, just adding some cuticle oil. I can't do the cuticle pen properly because I'm right-handed, not left-handed. So yeah, I just rubbed the oil in with my hand in the end. And here is the finished result. How lush are they? I absolutely love them, guys. The second set is definitely my favourite, hands down. But I think I've done a good job on both of them. Still need some work, but you know. I think my fingers are wonky, and I really need to work on doing the nails like so they're wonky on my nail, but they're straight, if that makes sense, because I've got bowed fingers. It doesn't matter anyway. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Thank you, VETTSY, for sending me this absolutely amazing polygel kit. I'm in love, and yeah, perfect job. So I do a few different reveals of this glitter because there's a crumb on my floor there. My kids eat like pigs. But I do a few different reveals because I want to show you the glory that this glitter has, if that makes sense. And here it is now outside. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe, guys. I hope you all keep smiling. Don't forget to stay safe. I forgot my outro, guys. Honestly, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I swear, I will get. Oh my gosh, I will have a brain and I'll use it one day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
This could be good for me. Lately, I was feeling like I need a purpose.